channel. If you're open to receiving this healing, just say I accept. I am doing Reiki. It's a form of energy healing. It is called Reiki, or you can call it visual ASMR. Namaste. I want to say anything because I do this in public too. If I'm in the store, I do it. I do it everywhere I'm at, so that's not really a big problem. Hello, welcome into the channel. I am doing very, very, very good today. It's balanced and still. Thank you. I appreciate it. It doesn't matter. I will continue to make videos even if there's 0 people watching, because that is my passion. Hello, welcome in. I cannot take your stress away. I can provide the healing space for you to transmute it. Well, for me, when a viewer enters the chat, I immediately feel the emotional state of that person and their chakras. And I can feel where there's cords or chakra blockages. And what I do with the scissors is I imbue the scissors with energy, usually the violet flame. And what I can do is I move my hand and I feel where the resistance is and I pull. And from your perspective, imagine if you had an energy block somewhere in your body, like anxiety, and there's a cord. What I do is I pull the cord and it pulls out whatever's in the back of the consciousness to the front. It is a type of vibration. You cannot see it unless you are able to see auras. But in a physical sense, it's energetic. So everything I'm doing is energetic right now. And what I do is I bring the vibration of balance And if someone's open and willing, what they would do is, wherever in your body where you feel anxiety, you usually feel it in the bottom of the heart chakra, the center of the solar plexus chakra, where the hips are at. You can bring your awareness to those areas. When I'm pulling out, where your attention go, your energy will flow in your body. So it's almost like that is where I'm pulling the energy from. And then I cut the cords. Thank you, Nebby. No problem. Yes, this is Reiki. I do a free form Reiki because I never took any Reiki classes, but I just go by the energy that I feel. May your day be full of light. I need to raise my vibration. As assistants of my spiritual masters and clearing my informational field and my chakra system, I ask Master Saint Germain for the violet flame to transmute all energy in every cell in my body. And I imbue my sword of light from Archangel Michael into my scissors. Yes, I do. See, a lot of people are not aware of archangels, angelic realm, angelic beings. Archangel Michael is a protector. So whenever you're feeling anxiety, you can ask Archangel Michael for his blue cloak of light. Because usually anxiety is like a low vibration energy, and sometimes it could be coming from you or it can be projected onto you. Like when someone projected emotion on you and it starts to cause your vibration to shake. Is almost, imagine if you're on a high vibration, so that means you're moving super fast, so you're moving really smoothly. Like I would say, like imagine like if someone was running 130 FPS or 140 FPS, they'd be moving smoothly. But then when their vibration gets lowered, when they have anxiety, they drop down to like 30 FPS. So they start to glitch, or I call them lagging. Or you start to see people start to twitch, or their hands be shaking is because their vibration's like dropping. But as their vibration rise, they start to become more and more still. And what the angels do is they surround your auric field and raise your vibration. But the only way the angels can help you, you have to like attract them to you, which is by monitoring your thoughts. Whenever you have a low vibrational thoughts, you build a dark egregore, a bubble around you, and you push them away. But when you keep your thoughts as pure as you can, cleansing them, then allows your guardian angels to come closer to you. So then when you have anxiety, you can just say, "My Archangel Michael," and immediately you feel the energy just leave your body. He's always there. All the archangels is there, not just Archangel Michael. And also, Archangel Michael, he's not a singular being. It's a collective of archangels who are in the blue ray. And the blue ray is in the throat chakra because the throat chakra is blue. No problem. The violet flame is for transmuting energy. It's like a cleanser. So if I would call on the red ray will bring out all the inner like pain and any suffering. It'll bring it to the surface, and then the violet flame will cleanse it and transmute it and wipe it away, so you can be lighter. So right now I'm just pulling away blockages to the front and the back of the heart chakra. And when I say that, I'm physically bringing my conscious awareness into my heart chakra. And then what I feel is at first it feels closed off. And then as I pull away, I start to feel like little cracks as it like opens. When the heart chakra opens up, you can feel the torus field expand. It's almost like feel like your heart's like expanding. I didn't bring my other crystals. I left them in my tent. Might have to go back and grab them. I'm about to be gone for like 1 or 2 minutes. Be right back. It's a very beautiful green and fresh air. Thank you. I appreciate it, Natalie. It's on my main channel page on links. I have 2 links for Venmo and PayPal. So I brought a few of my other crystals. I brought my other labradorite crystal skull because I don't really use this one as much. This is the one that's slightly bigger, but you can see. Well, I don't know if you can see it or not because of glare. But this one got a way bigger blue stripe that goes across it. It's way bigger, large blue stripe. And this one helps me with meditation. I think the other one helps me get into a gamma state, but this one helps me when it comes to like dream state. Yes. No, it's not a real one. It's made out of labradorite. I got it from Amazon. It was carved from labradorite. I think the next one I'm gonna get is made out of pure clear quartz. Since it's shaped like a skull, it's easier for our conscious awareness to identify with it or connect to it. So you can actually move your awareness into the skull, and then it opens up like a void, and then you're able to connect with higher energy. I wouldn't say buy one get one free. I got my second one because Amazon made a mistake and they ended up sending me another one. But there is no mistakes. No, I don't do black magic or spells, anything like that. Most people don't understand what black magic is. Black magic is, well, this is a form of it. Someone they visualize, someone they do not like within their mind, and then they come up with one of the 7 supposedly deadly sins, and then they have the person in their mind, and they imagine the person have hatred. So they take a picture, they visualize the picture of the person, and then they put their negative emotion on that person, and then they send it out, and then that's black magic. It's in the thoughts, because people they think that their thoughts don't affect the outside reality, but their thoughts are constantly creating everything. And when someone have hatred towards someone else, or they dislike them, and they're emanating that in their mind, and they think nobody else can feel it or know that they're doing it, but that's black magic because they're sending dark energy towards someone. Yes, links in the about section. Got a free skull. Was a gift from when I was a baby. Very special skull. I need to sit back up. So one day I would like to see the original 13 crystal skulls. I know they said the master skull has not been found, but they found there was like a backup master skull that's in a museum. All the other 12 crystal skulls are in museums, but they look completely different. Each one of the crystal skulls was made by a master at the time. Because when people used the crystal skulls, it was around Atlantis and Lemuria. That's when the skulls were used. So, and also dates back further. But basically, each master of that time and different time periods, they made their own crystal skulls. And the original crystal skulls are like this big, they're huge. Does someone hold? Sort of life for throat chakra? I do not. I want to say it's created. It's something that we always have. Even right now, there's energy constantly flowing. Ooh, that's a big worm or a big bug. Sorry, you're just going to get you off real quick. Go over there. It is something that we naturally have. There's energy always flowing through our hands and our feet constantly. There's a non-stop stream of energy flowing through the base of our feet, through the top of our head. The only difference is how sensitive are you to it. When you start to open up your heart chakra, you start to become aware of what was always there. So basically how I see it, the more crazy it seems, the more outlandish something it seems, the more it always happened, but you never noticed it. That's what they call a veil. When you have a veil over your consciousness, it's like all this crazy stuff is happening, but we're just never aware of it. So now what we're doing is about remembering the abilities and powers and gifts that we always had. Because right now, most humans on the earth are in amnesia right now. They're completely asleep. They're not even aware of what's actually happening or going on. They're like in a daze, and everything's like backwards. And how everything is flipped upside down in society is like, if I were to do this in like the medieval times, they'll probably try to burn me on a stake or try to put me on a stake, because they'll say, oh, that's evil and that's witchcraft, because they don't understand what I'm doing. So the first thing they do is go, that's dark magic, that's evil. But I'm like, if there's dark magic, then there has to be light magic, or magic of the light, or we call it a white magician. But most people, they immediately go to, oh, that's dark. Dark magic, they don't. People who do dark magic, they don't show their self. They keep it covert. They're not going to be upfront. They have to be sneaky, because if someone knows that they're doing dark magic, then the dark magic immediately does not work anymore. That's how I go. Dark magic can only work on someone who's unaware of it. But if someone become aware of someone doing dark magic, then the dark magic no longer has an effect. because dark magic is codependent. It's codependent on the person who's being sent to. So if someone's sending you a whole bunch of dark magic or evil magic towards you, or you can just call it energy or just negative. If you don't want to go, if you don't want to say evil, just say negative or positive. Someone's sending you negative energy, but you choose not to accept it, then the dark energy be like, oh, well, this person does not accept me, so I have to go back to the person who sent it. So then immediately go back to the person who sent it, and then it'll amplify it. Because wherever you think, wherever you say, wherever you do, any actions you do towards someone else, immediately it comes back to you. And it can just be a thought. Like if you judge someone in thought, then everybody around you start to judge you. I don't think magic will disappear. It just I think the idea of it being something mysterious would disappear. And once they realize that everything is magic, just our human bodies is like I would say it's pure magic. The very fact that we're like if people actually just like sat down and looked at like our body and actually see like we are this being that's created where hundreds of thousands of cells are working together and we're the consciousness. Thank you for the inspiring words of light. Don't say stuff like that, energy like that. When you say I am not, you you cast a spell on yourself. Wherever you say is you become. And that's why I see a lot of people when they be saying I have a disorder. People say I have a disorder. Well, then what they did is they literally changed their cellular structure so they can have a disorder. That's why someone say you have a mental something, say never say that you have it, because then you buy into that belief system and then you become that type of person. You track everything that makes you that type of person. I would say never look at another person and compare yourself to where they're at in their journey, because you may be further along in your journey in a different aspect than I am not further along. So just because I'm talking about what I'm feeling does not invalidate your experience that you're having. I say you're right where you need to be, and the fact that you decided to stay and watch the video where you could have leave means that something within you resonate where you're able to understand. being able to admit that you do not know everything is a great step, because when someone put a cap on themselves and they say they know everything that it is, then they literally put a cork basically in their crown chakra. But when you're open to knowing that you do not know everything and you're always willing to know something, then you release the cork on your crown chakra, and the energy is able to flow within yourself. Okay. We use smoky quartz for the root chakra. Thank you for joining. You're at a very great time in your in your time zone. May your I don't know if it's AM or PM, but may your day be filled with light. Oh, you said in the morning, so it's 3 a.m. Earlier today, when I did this live stream last night at around 3 a.m., the energies was pretty hectic. The energy is completely different when I stream at night compared to when I stream in the daytime. I'd say there's a lot more angry people at nighttime. A lot of people who's mad. Sometimes you can feel like the anger of someone is because the whole front part of my brain starts to, and that feeling of someone who's being angry, where you can feel everything shaking and like that. And what I did is I called Archangel Michael, and the energy immediately left, and then a whole bunch of viewers just disappeared. The time over here is not it's not too bad. It's around, I would say, like 1:30. What I mean by that is each time throughout the day, it feels different. The energy is different. Yep, in that close space. So now I'm about to do some adjustments with the crystal skull and selenite. So there's a block right here. Move the vortex to the top of the head. Feel the third eye. Set it small. Clear the third eye. Bring it to the crown. It feels like it's like right here. I'm definitely gonna try to focus on streaming more earlier throughout the day before I go to work, because I'm just thinking I need to make time, because I keep telling myself I don't have enough time, but I don't want my job to overtake this, doing this. So no, I live in Michigan. Yes, I do. Can't live completely off grid. Rent is very, very expensive, but it's cheaper down in the city area, but I just do not like the energy down there. In the Detroit area, the vibration is very, very low. You can be walking in different parts of like the state. You can feel the whole energy shift, and you can feel like the consciousness level. Because usually if I'm around a lot of people and they're like low vibration, imagine if you're walking and you walk into a city where a whole bunch of people are starving energy vampires. So when they see you, immediately they're all gonna start trying to like, hey, what's up? Trying to be buddy buddy and stuff like that, because like, and it from a physical sense, it look like they're just trying to talk, but from energetically, they're trying to get energy because they're low on energy, because they forgot that the energy comes within their self, so they seek other people for energy source, which is I don't have any resentment towards them. It's just because at some point I was at the same state as they were. Yes, he was from, I believe, 7 Mile, or was it 8 Mile? I'm not quite sure. Pretty sure it was 7 Mile. That's a big bird. think it's eagle. There is a lady who usually walks over around here, and she has like a pet eagle that she lets fly around. I think that's it right there. The bird's huge. I swear it always knows where I'm at. You may or may not hear it. I know it's definitely there. There's also like, let's say like 1,000 crows that used to come over. That's what it sounds like. Maybe if I move to the camera further back, like I want to do before standing. It's almost like Tai Chi, which is since the right hand pushes energy outwards, left hand energy pulls energy in. So what I'm doing is I'm pushing all that energy. If it's anxiety or any type of energy, I push it down through my leg. Because I know there's a bubble that's constantly surrounding me, and there's vortexes that's coming from 360 going outwards like that into the bubble. I know a little bit, not a lot. If you watch how people move in Tai Chi, you can see the movements that they do. They're actually moving their energy body around. Just like when people say Kung Fu or martial arts, people think they're punching air, but they're actually they're pushing, they're moving energy, like they're moving the energy around their body, swirling it around, and then channeling it through their hands. So, for instance, someone can actually, this is why people call it like the force or telekinesis, where you're able to control the energy with your hand and your mind and move energy, move it back and forth. That's like a higher form. It's like once you get like really good with energy, you can start to control the dream. Like there was a video I seen of a guy, he was moving leaves around him. And as I look at the video, I could feel the energy coming from his hands as he moved the leaves around his body and it started swirling. If you want to know more about energy and how it flows, just watch some videos with Ernest Vader. If you want to know how a deeper esoteric meaning of the chakra system, you can watch the channel Astral Doorway, and he will teach you how to astral project and lucid and become lucid. Ernest Vator. Yeah. Yeah, the channel name is Ernest. You can type in Ernest Vator System. Thank you for spending time with me on the channel. May your day be filled with light. If if I ever had a chance, I would like to meet Ernest Vader in person, but I don't know the probability of that. It's probably very small. But I can just tell. I could tell his level of consciousness because if you look how people move or how like if you pay attention to like how people move, people who's like on a super high vibration, they move differently. Like they move more symmetrical. Especially like when people's like moving energy around. I have a lot of studying to do.
Well, it's now about time for me to close out the session because my phone's about to die. I want to say thank you to all who joined me today and shared their energy in creating this egregore of light. I ask assistance from my guardian angels in the angelic realm surrounding us in a protective layer of light to shield our minds from all psychic attacks and influences on our mind. Namaste. I love all of you guys unconditionally. Until we meet again.